What's up, guys? This is Pastor Joe. I'm so happy that you have decided to join the Valor youth team, and I'm excited to share some information with you and start working with you guys. All right, so I'm going to show you three things today in our training video. One, I'm going to show you how to download the church app that we use for our volunteers. Second thing, I'm going to teach you how to communicate with the group. And then the third thing is we're going to look at how to look at your schedule, both what jobs you are scheduled for and what days you're scheduled for those jobs. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. First thing I'm going to do here, I'm on an iPhone, so I'm going to jump to the App Store. And we're going to download Church Center. All right. Click on that, and we'll click on downloading that. Okay, and this is what pulls up. All right, the first thing you're going to do is click Get Started. You got to find our church first of all, so you can search manually. I'm going to use my location, allow while using the app, and there we are, Victory Church at the top left. Okay, so we'll click on that. I'm going to say this is my church, and I'm going to enter in my phone numbers so that way, so it can confirm who I am. If you have an account already, or if you have an account already with the church app, you will just basically enter in your phone number or email. You'll log in here. If you're new to this, then you'll have to probably go through some kind of registration process. So let me know if you have questions. But I'm going to go ahead forward here and click Next. I'm going to put in that code there. Hit Next. Yes, I am Joseph. So I will log in as Joseph. All right. I'm going to enable Face ID. And I do want notifications. It's important that you guys have notifications turned on, because that is, if we send out a message in the group chat, we want you guys to be able to see it. All right. Okay, so you'll see some tabs down at the bottom. We're going to click on the Groups tab. All right. Now I've got a lot of groups, so I'm going to jump down to the bottom here, and you're going to see the youth groups. All right. So we've got youth, adult leaders. That's for the adult leaders. We've got youth line Valor Youth, and that is for the whole youth group. We're not really using that right now. We may in the future, but right now we're not using that. Okay. And then the next one down at the bottom there is I've got youth volunteers, and that's the one that you guys are going to look for. You probably have two groups as of right now: youth line Valor Youth, and then youth line volunteers. You guys are going to be clicking on the volunteers one. All right, so let's click on that, and then we see a few different things. Up at the top, you'll see some tabs. You see messages, events, resources, and members. Okay, we're going to jump to step 2 here now that we have the app, and we're going to look at communication. So we're already here on messages, and let's click on the group chat. All right. Okay, so you can see this is where we're going to communicate for any questions or comments related to volunteering. You just go ahead and you can type your reply, and you can click the little send button, but I'm not going to as of right now. All right, and that's basically how we will communicate for things. All right, so that's communication there. We also have an events tab. We may use this for like meetings and things, but as of right now, we're not using it. Okay, resources, we'll come back to this in a second, but this is where if there's any special links that we need to give you, or other resources, rules, things you need to download, we'll put it here for you guys to download. So we'll come back to this in a second, but I want to jump over to members, and here's all of our members currently. All right, you guys are the first group to be a part of this youth group, of the volunteers group. So congratulations for that. Anyway, let's go ahead. If you need to see each other or communicate, well, this is you're not going to be able to really see each other's contact information here. I don't even think you can see each other's pictures, but you should be able to see each other's names. All right, so let's go ahead and jump to resources again. We're gonna look at your schedules. All right, so let's click on that resource, and then we're gonna click View Resource at the bottom, and it's gonna pull this up. This is a spreadsheet. All right, and this basically shows us our schedule. All right, so you can zoom in, zoom out, all that. You'll see on this left side here, this is kind of frozen, but you're going to see all the volunteers, and then you'll see something called their rest days. Now, on here, you're going to see both numbers and you're going to see check marks. All right, numbers refer to the fact of what Wednesday it is, okay? And then the check marks just simply say that you have agreed to be available for that particular job. All right, but you have to look for the numbers. If there's not a number there, then you're not currently scheduled for it. All right, but let's take a look here because everyone's basically got a rest day. So let's look at Judah's rest days. He's got the first Wednesday of the month is his rest day. Same thing for Trinity. For Ariel and Damien, they have the second Wednesday off, and also Jimena has the second Wednesday off. All right, and so you can see that whichever number it is, that's relating to what Wednesday we're talking about. Okay, so for rest days, you can find your rest day there. Now, let's look at the stuff on the right side. These are all the jobs that we have for you guys. All right, so let's go along here. Extras means that basically you jump in wherever we need you. Secretary, you help kids check in, you hand out handouts, and help at the secretary table. All right, so you can see that Trinity is scheduled for the 2nd, 4th, and if there's a 5th Wednesday, she's scheduled for that to work at the secretary table. All right, we can also look at the MCs. The MCs are basically people that get up in front of the youth group and help with the welcome. Maybe they help with the game. They give announcements and all that. So you can see that, Elijah Gomez is currently scheduled to help out with that on the 1st and 4th Wednesday of the month. All right, so keep it on going. We have greeters. Greeters are going to be helping greet kids as they come to the youth group. We also are planning on doing orientation, like a new person orientation. So when a new person comes, they will help with, the greeters will help. Maybe they'll take them to the side and just talk to them a little bit about the youth group and everything. All right, so there's that. Logistics, everyone helps and set up and tear down. Ministry, that's mainly for, right now, for Valor huddles. And we will look at that, at the other things in the future. Worship band, if you're involved in the worship band or not. All right, there's more that needs to be updated there. So some of you guys are part of the worship band, but your schedule isn't updated there, and even Judah's isn't currently updated. So we'll get back to that. But the store, the Valor store, this shows a few things. So if you see numbers there, but you also see letters. So let's look at Ariel's schedule there. 3A and 3B. That means on the 3rd Wednesday of the month, she's going to be helping out before and after with the Valor store. So A shift refers to before service, B shift refers to after service. Okay, so again, Ariel is both 3A and 3B. In the future, we may have you guys only do, one of the shifts versus doing both shifts. All right, so it's moving on. We've got live media. That's with the sound, lighting, projection, recording. And if we start broadcasting, we will do that. Video and photography. All right, that's pretty straightforward, going around taking pictures and videos. Then we have social media there. Okay, so we also have for events. And then if there's anything listed on the other section here, you will see what your job is there. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Go ahead and take a look at your schedule. Make sure it works for you. If you have any questions, let us know. And then also make sure to talk with your parents. Get this approved with your parents. Make sure everybody's on the same page. And we can move forward. So looking forward to working with you guys. Love you, appreciate you, and we'll catch you at Valor Youth. See ya, bye.